What is up, everybody? How we doing today? My name is Joe, aka Cool Runnings. I use he, him pronouns, and welcome to my garage. I keep doing that. I gotta come up with something else. I gotta come up with something else aside from yelling garage. Garage. Hi, everyone. How are we doing? Welcome in. Welcome back. Hey, it's gonna be different now because I put the screen up there. Can I show y'all? It's absolutely, this is probably the worst installation job that I have ever done on a thing, but now we have a big honky chonk monitor. We also have some new lighting over here and over here. But if you see me looking off in a weird direction, this is why. Welcome in, Michael, Dan, Adam. Thank you for the lurk. And yeah, happy Monday, everyone. We made it. We made it to the start of the week. That is such a good feeling. That shirt. Chat, yeah, chat is in big HD. I may actually be able to see it from across the room now. Hooray! Welcome in, Terrible Hime. Yeah, we got the Run Dan Run shirt hitting right now. Berg, welcome in. And big welcome into to Deadbeard. Deadbeard is someone I've known for a long time, and is hanging out and helping out with our little partner pud, a little Nertner nudge. Yeah, we're nudging. PT starts Thursday. Sick. Is it going to be mostly foot and ankle focused? Are you healed up enough? I had a great weekend, Josh. We got to go and see some family for we have some family that live on a lake. It's like there's that rule about like everyone has like a certain degree of separation from someone who has a boat on a lake, right? Since marrying my wife, my degree of separation has become smaller, and they did a Disney themed boat rally where we were doing like crossword puzzles and word puzzles to try to figure out where to go next. And then you go there and you do these little challenges. I had to rescue a princess. I got to swim. I apparently was at the top of the leaderboard for fastest to save a princess. But yeah, it was wonderful. I did a lot of swimming, a lot of hanging out. Josh, how are you doing? Mostly stem massage and stretching for a week or two. That makes sense. I mean, at least every time I've gone to PT, they've spent a lot of time just like poking around, you know, poking me, nudging me. Speaking of poking and nudging, this routine looks very short today, and I don't know why. I don't feel like I left anything out. Hang on a second. Is it just that I'm focusing a little more on... No, I mean, okay. It's just that I didn't write out what my abs are. We'll see if I want to work in some other biz, but we got a pretty short routine today. You get to discuss the 5 plans. Wait. 5 plans. 5 plans? Is that, hold on. Is that a dick joke? Hey, let's do the workout breakdown. What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's workout breakdown, where we talk about what we're going to do and why we're doing it. This morning, we started off at 5:30 a.m. with a 40-minute run, nice and easy. We're going to try doing 2-a-days as part of our marathon and bodybuilding training that we are doing. Hopefully for a marathon in October of this year. So we get in 40 minutes of easy pace running, 145 beats per minute and below was the ideal, and we kept there. We're going to get into some strict barbell row, some chin-ups, close grip, to try to target the teres major area a little bit more in the upper back. And then we're going to do some dumbbell rows, hammer curls.
I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
That's some rear delt raises before we hit some abs. But we have some friends here with us right now.
What a JPEG is? I
just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Zach, welcome in, Greenie Frawl. How we doing, Raiders? Welcome in. Drop your hanks in chat if you got them. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, my name is Joe. I go by Cool Runnings here on Twitch. I use he, him pronouns. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays we lift weights. That's all we're doing right now. Because we're on a little nudge. We're nudging. We're nudging so close. First, we're going to partner nudge, and then maybe we'll partner edge. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Because them's filthy words. Zach, welcome in. Thank you so much for bringing your community over here. How was the rest of your lift today? Aria. Oh my gosh, is that Aria? So good to see you, Aria. Welcome in. We're going to get going with some warm-ups because I actually have a super busy day at work. Swapping our weights for weapons, ready to conquer. With Cool Runnings on Blu-ray? Whoa. Are we that HD? Zach brought the Muscle Squad with him today? Oh no. Wait. Hold on. Is this like actually are we in danger? Are you okay? Blink twice if you're if you need. Oh gosh. So hey, it's a little bit of a mess in here. I want to apologize. I'm in some kind of a medial space with regard to lighting and everything. And I'll talk about it more as we go on, but we're gonna get started on ye old warm-up. There we go. Frosty locked in the name today. Oh god. Got a jam-packed week at work. We accept the challenge. We accept the challenge. We carry on. Because that's all we can do. Accept the challenge or take a sick day or a sick week. Or a sick semester. Or a sick quarter. Whew. Oh. I already did this morning. So we're gonna go kind of quick in this warm-up. Ooh! Is that a subby? We're doing inchworms to get warmed up. Thank you so much for that sub. Give me a hot second. And as soon as I turn this booty around, I will see who you are. Oh. Thank you for the gift sub. Jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick. What's going on? Whew. Also saw we had a new face in the chat. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Nice little push-up plus and a big extension up at the top. A 6th century. Tinker, thank you so much for the resub. Tinker, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you for the gift sub. Whew. Raiders, don't forget to refresh the stream. Ooh, yes. Yes, that's big lovin'. I forgot to remind people, if you could, either double tap my name or refresh the stream. Either one of those are ways to ensure that Twitch doesn't think you are just a little Raiden robot, that you are someone who makes your own decisions. Because I know you are. I know you're real. I know you're real. The voices told me that you're real. Okay, we're going to start off with a little bit of easy rowing. We're going to do some strict barbell rows today. We have been alternating weekly elevated barbell rows. They're a little bit longer of a bar path. And honestly, just a little, get the heart rate up a little bit more. Longer bar path, going a little lighter to strict barbell rows, which are going to be a more tight and contained bar path. And gonna just pull from the lats a little bit more. So we got our straps. Also, scissors. Good to see you, dude. Can I get a shout for generic scissors, please? Dan, if you are allowed. Can't wait for schools to start back up so the gym will not be as crowded anymore. See, like, if you're anywhere near like a college town, that sometimes works in the reverse. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Come on, heart rate. Get moving, ticker. Welcome in, Suea. Yeah, it's like the timing shifts to where, like, you know, even when I was working out at a gym that had a ton of college students, I was getting there early enough that it wasn't bothering me too much. And in fact, most of the early morning squad are usually those that I can chat with or silently nod at. Because as an early morning gym enjoyer, while I do appreciate a conversation, I sometimes also appreciate someone who's willing to just like look me in the eyes, give me a little nod, and like read the signal that now is not a good time to check in. I made some pretty good buddies at the gym though. None that have extended outside of the gym. But good connections, you know? Just from the few days that I'm feeling a little more social and willing to open my ears. Open my eyes, my ears, my heart. One of the rungs on the squat rack. Get in here. I'll spot you. My soul. How about you, UTSA? Schools get started, gym gets quieter. Yeah, I mean, when the campus gyms, if they are, especially if they're free for the students, they're not going to be paying for gym memberships if they don't have to. Gym rodents, thank you so much for hanging out. It's not as primo gym communication. Well, and like somebody explained to me once that there's a difference between nodding down and nodding up. Someone tried to like explain to me that is largely cultural. But I don't know. I feel like it is really just like if I'm really early at the gym, I might be nodding down like, but not on purpose. Or if it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that is my downtime. Onyo, welcome in, Onion, welcome in, Dusty. Doing great. So many old people in the morning and they love to talk. You know, I do have a very romanticized version of what I deem to potentially be retirement. If I'm ever able to retire, I am 100% going to be that old dude who goes to the gym at 6 o'clock and stays there for like 3 hours, 4 hours. Who even knows, right? Wifey likes sleeping in. I don't have a feeling that's going to change. And you know what? If that's my future, as being that old dude in the gym, I'm okay with that. See them dudes just like, I used to not get it. Like, why would you go somewhere else to sit and read the newspaper? It's like, yeah, because you're gonna get your free paper. Ooh! Oh. Thank you for the subby. Ooh. Warm-up's feeling juicy. We'll be okay. We're not going to go too high rep on these because we're going to try going a little on the heavier side. 195. I've never broken 225 on rows. Maybe this training cycle is the one. We'll see how all this goes. We'll see if my glutes cooperate. That's been the limiting factor lately. Gonna actually get my butt cheeks up and motivated. Excuse me, Mr. Medius. Mr. Gluteus Medius, would you like to lend me a moment of your time? Could you squeeze ever so slightly? Woo. Michael, you must have the best AM gym squad, for real. Down is confirmation, up is greeting. Okay. The only black guy in the gym, I can't be growling at people. Well, I mean, like, wait, so is that the only option? Does it growl or nothing? Andy, thank you for the resub. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Hot Mess Jess, welcome in. How are you doing? They don't open the gym because no one talks to me. You know, I don't know though. It's like so many factors, right? if you are going to the gym at like 5:30 in the morning with no caffeine, I don't know, one, how you're doing that, and two, like this is not a shaming thing. I'm genuinely impressed. How are you doing it? When do you go to bed? Can I have some of that motivation to get into bed earlier? Not the only option, but a hammer is more effective for a nail, you know, the screwdriver. Both can work. Let me just open up the old toolbox. You know, it's so funny. I don't know if Remad is in here. I was like, he was like, wow, that looks so organized. And I realized that every time I reach into this toolbox, I have no idea which drawer is which. And I literally have to just open every single one every time. I was going to pull out a screwdriver to be like, pop, 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 pop. But no, can't find the damn thing. I would love if no one spoke to me, and that's okay. That's okay. See, I've somehow, as a home gym streamer, found a way to take the most private workout situation possible and make it extremely public. Oh, wait, I didn't know it got canceled. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Michael. I mean, like, you know, you said you're secretly okay with it, but I didn't know it got canceled. Oh, Brawl, like, I'm so lucky that my job lets me do this. And sometimes people do get upset about it. It's like right now, hella busy. I took Friday off. I took Friday off of work and came back to a lot of shit piled up. And none of it is actually like super urgent, thankfully, but I got the feeling that someone wanted me to be a little closer to the PC today. And like, by all means, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still ready to help. Morning, Hearthstoner. People in the evening have time to stop and chat. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it. And why it's important to learn how to read those cues. It's like with everyone having some version of an AirPod, like many people having some version of an AirPod where it's like the surround, like my headphones have surround sense. So I can hear what you are saying if you say it directly to me, but I'm still going to have to like, I'm sorry. And there's virtually no way to pull a headphone out of your ear and ask someone for clarification in a way that doesn't feel like interrupted, you know? It's like, even if you're smiling real big, like, what can I do for you? Like, that isn't, there's no way to make that seem genuine. I don't know. Maybe I'm off on this, but something about seeing a bro in the gym and suddenly you have a bro lift. Oh, that's a little different. That's a little different, Zach. That's like spontaneous bro workout. I feel like that's different. Dude. Oh, Michael, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Welcome in, Lou. I'll move this camera a little bit so you're not just staring at the light box. Would you like to look at my light box? How would you like to stare at my light box? Oh. All right. Try to avoid the hip shift. Oh. Ugh. 3 RIR in the first set. Get us all good and warmed up. 7. 195. I'll take that. I'll take that. 315 for 3. Good Lord, Lou. Everyone, sweet Lou coached us through our first bodybuilding competition where we took home some trophies. So he's a pretty good trainer. Fitness journey all over again. We saw go over the winter. Family member asked if I was pregnant. Oh. Yo, Jess, that's rough. I'm sorry that someone did that to you. Oh, man. That's so rude. Man, okay. But hey, you know what? Good on you for just like, I don't know, getting back on it. That's just the way of things. You fall off it, you get back on it. Life happens. If anything, it just informs your experience and how you go about it this time around. At least that's always been the case for me. Every time I feel like I've fallen off, it's just helped me look for the signs that I'm falling off, like as it's happening. And that's not even just like gaining weight. It is just being not the level of active that I want to be. It can also be like mental, emotional things too. Do you feel like the younger folks they interact with manage the headphone removal without sounding annoyed? No idea how. No, see, like, I don't know if I could do it. I gotta work on a bird. I gotta work on getting. Maybe I should practice in the mirror, like impressions. You know, could I practice with all of you? I can go get my headphones right now. We could try out some different approaches. Are you a daddy? Waiting. I'm not. I am not a father. I am just a boy. I'm not a dad. Not yet a father. We got one more set. That's a lie. We have 3 more sets. Why did I say that? Eat properly and work out. Always do it for my health and mental health. This time the extra weight has been a factor in motivation. Well, good on you, Jess. Again, like it's never too late to start. If starting means starting today, that's great. If starting means planning for tomorrow or planning for the next week or setting a goal, right? Like all of those things are involved in starting. But Jess, if you're willing to share, like what are you doing to kind of get back on it? Are you getting to the gym? Are you just making some changes with food? What's the vibe? All right. We're going to do one more set without straps, and then we'll throw on straps. Nope. We'll call that 8. I could call it 9. But I didn't really control it as well as I would like to. Do it. No mini cool. No, unfortunately not. Hang on a second. Let's snag the headphones. I do recommend this pair that I got. I was a little worried. I was such a headphone snob for a while. Sorry, an earbud snob. Bud snob. I don't like how that sounds personally. But yeah, I got the Jabra. Come on, focus up. Jabra Elite 4. And I thought the case was a little bit clunky at first, but it's been large enough that I can't lose it. So let's just yeah. So we're on approach. Yeah. Messing with the weights. What'd you say? No, see, I feel like it's the raised eyebrows that I can't not do. I can't not raise my eyebrows if someone is trying to get my attention. I don't know. 500-calorie deficit for the last 3 days. Starting back at the gym. Goal is to lift heavy. That's what worked for me last time. Get after it, Jess. Get after it. And hey, if you're getting back in the gym today, remember, if I may offer anything, you are probably not going to be able to do the same stuff that you did when you were finishing up before. And if you take that and cut it in half, like if you take whatever numbers you were hitting, cut them by 50%, or go like 60% of those numbers for your first day back in the gym. Because you could go in, it could be great, could feel good. Also, if your body is not used to those movements, you could get some injuries. So if you're thinking long term, if you're thinking habit building, don't make yourself like too sore. Yeah, and if you're with it, that's great. I think a lot of people coming back into it tend to just go too hard. It's like, oh, I got the motivation. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna crush it today. Yeesh. If you stale face, it goes for BS. Seven Arc, welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hey, congrats on releasing your second game. What's it called again? Good to see you, Seven Arc. Legs and elbow are sore from Saturday's ride. Why is your elbow sore? I'm very interested. Also be down for a week. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. Puzzle platformer. Yeah, I wishlisted it on Steam, and dropped a little. I think I wishlisted, and I liked it. I don't know. Hardly ever get talked to. Mm-hmm. See, I try to keep the active noise thing on so that I can hear. I kind of want to hear if someone's talking shit. I know that that's like maybe just a little bit like weird of me, not super positive of me, but I kind of want to hear if someone's talking shit, and like if someone in particular, if someone is being unkind to someone else who is new, which has happened a couple of times at my gym. We've had some like older members be really rude to people who are just learning, and so I like to at least hear that happening so I can talk to them afterwards. People talk to you guys? You guys are getting paid? What? Want to go to a gym? The memberships are too expensive. Man, see, that's the thing is like a place like Planet Fitness is better than nothing. Absolutely. And this is not going to be a spot where we shit on Planet Fitness because access is a priority, right? Oh. But if you're not in the right area, your options are very limited for gyms. Also, Andy, thank you again for the resub. I really appreciate it. Coming in here, modding and resubbing. What's that all about? Whew. All right. Next set. Mm. 11? What's happening? Oh. Chris, welcome in. Started doing weight exercises every other day for the last few weeks now. 7 Arc, that's great, dude. That's awesome. How are you feeling after doing it for a few weeks? Gym is too waspy. Talks to each other. See, I feel like when I think of waspy gyms, it would be like everyone is talking to each other, but about nothing that I want to hear about. Oh, yeah, Andy, that's fair. That's fair. Well, if you ever want to talk about stuff you can get done at home, just like calisthenic type things, you can hit me up in a message. I'll happily help. I won't cast it upon you without a specific request. Do not want to oversteppy. Choose and Vasa. I'm gonna be honest, I have never heard of those chains. Are those like fitness chains? Yeah. Yeah, even when I am working out with headphones, that's true for all. Like with or without, I don't know. I tend to just really try to not I don't want other people to feel perceived. And like that's a big deal for me in a gym is I will actively look away from people because I don't want them to feel like Buff Dude is staring at them and judging them. You know? Good afternoon, Lunar. Welcome back. Welcome back, Johnny. Good morning. Ooh, 7 Arc, you got some dumbbells? What about that brand, though? What'd you get? Planet Fitness opened up next door to where I work. Word. No, I mean, that's Deadbeard, you're spot on. A lot of people operate that way. Well, and it's one of the reasons why, like, I talk about mise en place with workouts. For all, I love that story because then it really is like that's a learning moment for her, and you got the uppies, you got them big uppies, dude. That's huge, Greenie. I've never heard of this thing. People just stare at me. Know why? Because very few lift what I lift, but I feel so acknowledged, and I know likey. Yeah, I mean that's the hard bit, right? Is like if you are really like performing well in the gym, like you're gonna catch some eyes, and that's okay. Usually it is after I've been there for, and this is not meant to be a brag, but it's gonna come off this way. It's after I've seen people for a few weeks in a row that at some point they'll like come up to me and, make a it'll be like somebody asks me for help, which is great, and then they'll come up afterwards and be like, "Oh, that must feel pretty good." It's like, you know what? It does. Thank you. It's nice to meet you, by the way. I'm Jonathan McRunnings. If I did any more, they'd be cheating. I was not expecting to pull 13 of those today. Whee! Time to start on chin-ups. Well, that is a benefit, Johnny. It's like it's the same thing with signing up for a race. Like if you don't like running, but you want to like running, sign up for a 5K, do a park run, and just show up. Like regardless. Regardless of how ready you feel like you are, sign up, right? Sign up and show up. And when you get there, you will be surrounded by people who are either just as nervous as you are or super excited like you are. And you get that energy, right? It's just so good to be surrounded by others who are working on themselves in any stage. the blushing on the hack squat. Man, I turn into a tomato every time I do hack squats. Things are brutal. Planet Fitness is the only franchise like gym here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're in an, if I understand correctly where you're at, Andy, it'd be hard to find a gym. But so yeah, like hit me up if you want any help at all. Really, I'm happy to help you. 2 million and I'll do it. We didn't talk about units. Can I provide you with 2 million of my breaths over the course of the next few years? I'm not staring, just disassociating between sets. I need it. Does that exist already? Pull up a placard saying, staring because I admire your physique. I don't know if that's better or worse, Prinny. It's like, if someone is looking at you and they're holding a sign while they're looking at you, that's premeditated. Hey girl, how we doing? Welcome in, Ryan. How are you? Can I get a shout for hey girl, please? Mr. Ryan, Mr. Horror Game Extraordinary. I got this tank I think this one came from Amazon. I put it on Throne, and then I think Anesthesia bought this one for us. If you DM me, I will look back and find out which actual brand of stringer it is. But Amazon has a couple of little shops that sell 3-packs of stringers. They come in wonderful colors. Welcome in, Burps. 2 million gold bullions. So like the little like flavor cubes that you can put in your soup. I got you. I can give you those. Jar those breaths and you got a deal. Sell them on eBay. I'm not that level yet. I ain't selling bathwater. I don't know that I ever will be at that level. Ryan, how are you doing? Are you working out today? How are you feeling? I know you were having some troubles with your kitty. Is everything okay with the kitty cat? Breath jars. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like someone's already selling that as a vape. Welcome in, Rome. How you doing, dude? And welcome in, Radiant. Hello, friends. We gotta start pull-ups. Yeah, Zach, what even happened? All right, we'll do a set of pull-ups, and then we'll clean these up. That'll be our order of operations. I'm gonna get that grip inside of the shoulders. I haven't done these in forever. Oh. Again, was not expecting to be able to do 13 of those. Relatively easy peasy. Time to do cardio with the sickest push day pump known to man. Lou, I know that this is probably a common human experience, but every once in a while you get a chest pump so good. If man, there's no way to talk about this without sounding like a little bit of like thin privilege, right? Every once in a while I get such a good chest pump that you do get a little titty bounce in the day that follows, or the run that follows, or the bike time that follows. Them's good feelings. We're already at sweaty glasses falling off the face point. Woo! All right. We fit in 4 sets of rows. Maybe 5 sets of pull-ups. Try to keep the rest a little bit tighter on these. And for our pull-ups, we're going to stay away from failure until last set. And then we'll do pull-ups to failure. Woo! Leaving 2 to 3 in the tank. See, okay, these ceilings are not even that low. I'm actually in a room with an 8-foot ceiling now. I thought you were going to quote Arnold. I unfortunately cannot remember any Arnold. What is happening right now? Spotify took a big old dumperooski. That's okay. Titty bounce every day. Talking to someone and they go, "Did you just pop your peck at me? Not on purpose." Monique! Welcome in. Welcome in, Asian Hot Wife. I am 5'10". 5 foot 10 inches. I am not tall enough to be a tall king, not short enough to be a short king. And I am not fully down with calling myself a mid king. We can go with that if you want, though. 7-footer. Yep. 7 feet tall. Got it. Welcome to the NBA. Your hair puts you over 6. It is tall. I washed it yesterday. It's humid. It's poofing out. What about an average? Ooh, average Joe. This could work. Except someone else on Twitch already took that handle and uses it. You know what? I would say average Joe's OC uses the handle of average Joe much better than I do, just in the sense that like he's actually followed through with like consistent branding and also like powerlifting 700 pounds or whatever. Man, it's freakishly strong. Well, oh, 11. 11. I'm just a little onion. Onion night. Onyo. I don't know that I ever inquired. Do you actually like onions? Or is I know the onion night is a thing. Because I went on quite the journey with onions. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Run Club. Hierarch. Welcome in, Hierarch. No, I could not stand onions when I was little. The only thing that got me to actually like vegetables was working at a job where I had to taste the food as part of my job. And it was like, well, there are olives in there, there are onions in there, there are mushrooms in there, sometimes all at once. Did not like any of them, but I had to take that bite, and then I had to give a subjective opinion. Oh. Bird Beach, welcome in. Thanks for joining us today. Hope you're having a good day. Are you growing any onions? Not on purpose. We've got some onions and some garlic shoots that have popped up because our neighbor grows like everything, and some stuff just like goes to seed in little random corners of the yard. So we always have spring onions. Hardly ever use them. I'm doing well, Eric. It's been a busy start to the day, busy start to the week. I got a work event this afternoon. We do this mentor program, and we have like a networking event this afternoon. And ooh, do I do a little salt here? I told everyone, if you do it on a Monday, a bunch of people are going to back out, either because of vacations or because they come back on a Monday and they get hella busy. Sure enough, we're watching people just slowly drop out. And it's like, okay, that's fine. Last year it was so good. We did it in the middle of the week. We had like 40 people show up. It was great. Not gonna happen this time. But it's fine. We'll still have fun. And we'll get free food. None of them wanted to listen to me. I'm always right. I'm not. But whew, Onion Night gives me Castle Crashers vibes. Zach, you are someone that I would both love and hate to play a side-scrolling. I would both love and hate to play Castle Crashers with you, because I know it would be a really good time. I also know that you'd be really good, and I would get very frustrated at getting all of my shit stolen. I'd get like no upgrades. I would make no progress. Onion comes from Final Fantasy III, not Game of Thrones, one of the Souls games. Yeah, I thought it would be a Souls reference, but FF3. Okay, I have not played FF3. Natty, welcome in. How are you doing? That weird kid that liked the standard yuck veggies like broccoli, spinach, and Brussels sprouts. See, I like broccoli as long as there was cheese on it. But I would say that was true for many of the vegetables that I tolerated. Just add cheese. I do stream my pocket. Came back to free food. I'm getting free food this afternoon. That much is true. I'm still gonna just throw down after stream today, but because we're bulking for a little while. We're gonna bulk for a bit, and then we'll do a mini cut right before TwitchCon, I think. Mm. Oh. This is not on my playlist, but I'm not mad. What do you do for work? I do human resources. And I know that some people may want to immediately exit the stream after I say that, but hear me out. I specifically chose to work for a place where HR is just as much about the employee as it is about the employer. So I really like that in my job more often I'm helping people than saying no. It's like, let me help you navigate the policy, right? Like that's my role. Need to get seriously good for TC. Days are getting shorter. I mean, Natty, you got a lot of time. One, you're already looking solid. Okay. You're already looking good. Two, we got time. We got time. Okay, Berg, I'm gonna have to. Raw broccoli is one of the single most fart-inducing foods that I have ever consumed. I don't know why it took me so long to realize this, but every time I'm like snacking on raw broccoli at a party, it's a one-way ticket to Stinky Town. And I become the chief engineer. Those emotes are amazing. I'm curious where they're coming from. Well, thank you, Jess. That's kind of you. Yeah, sometimes I have to very specifically say when people start talking through stuff like, I will help you with the logistics of this, and I just so you know, like, I think it may help to get some additional support from a therapist if that's the kind of thing that you're dealing with. To see resource humanity for the employees, collects all the humans and stores them as the resource. I mean, look, you get anybody to walk on a treadmill, running a little hamster wheel. I'm basically setting up the plot of the Matrix. That's my job. I'm helping people navigate the system, and by navigate the system, I mean get plugged into this chair. And we will basically use you as a peripheral processing unit. It's good though, because you can learn Kung Fu. We confirm life on other planets to be integrated into our society, will we still call it human resources? I mean, Zach, do you want to go into the whole like, what do we call HR thing? Because that's a contentious topic right there. Because there's the perspective of call it what it is, and then there's the perspective of, oh, it's just staffing. Like, just call it staffing. Yeah. Oh. 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 My neck. My bitch. No, honestly, my deal is I don't care what the name is. I really don't care what the name is as long as we're honest about what we do, right? It's like there are two experiences that people have with HR, just like two ends of that spectrum. It's like either you were in a company or a situation where you got laid off or lost your job or got absolutely screwed by human resources and you immediately hate human resources. Or you've only had positive experiences and like in talking about what HR is, it's just like a thing, you know? Like very few people are going to be like, "Oh my gosh, best thing ever. Wow, so excited for my meeting with HR." But if people just hate it just a little less, I think that's a W. All right, friends, let's get some dumbbell rows in. Cleaned up our barbell. I'm gonna do some single arm heavy movements. HR either rules or sucks. HR sucks. Is that the next piece of merch? Is that all y'all want from me? Just want me to make t-shirts that say thing that I enjoy sucks? No, for sure. For sure. No, Zach, that's 100% real. More often, statistically, it's gonna be a bad thing. Cool stuff. I mean, AO? If we go with Holder Heck cool runnings, who needs their girlfriend staffed? Need to order mine. You gotta do it, Natty. Natty, do you want a quick demo on them? On how they work? Always answer with, did you read the collective agreement? Guess what I'm asking for clarification. That's shitty. I always assume that someone checked the policy first and I link it for them, but scapegoat for bad issues versus how to help manage the management and employee interactions better. Exactly. Yeah. If you're in here and you're a manager, first off, thank you for your service. I know it's harder than it looks. Even though you are getting paid more, there's a lot of shit that goes along with that. It is 100% true that some companies use HR so that the managers don't have to have hard conversations with people. And usually the companies that do that are the ones that pay their HR people more. But that's a trade-off, right? Basically, there's like a sliding scale of compensation. And one piece of it is, do you have to ever tell someone that they're being fired? I never have to do that, thankfully. So this is a power block. On the inside here, I can actually just turn this all the way so we can look at our wonderful, wonderful thing here. So power blocks right here. The handle itself pulls out to look like this. Inside of this fit these little pegs. You gotta open it up and slide the pegs in. Those are 2.5 pounds each. And on the bottom here, there's a color-coded guide that shows you which color is which weight and with or without pins, how much that weighs. So that's the short of it, really. And to change out the weights, all you gotta do is you move the pins, and then these hook up, they slide right in the spots where they're supposed to go. Let me make sure I have the right color. Yellow for 60. And then that basically gets some magnets going that keep all the blocks together. First couple times I used these, I was horrified. Horrified! Thanks for the lurk. Wait a minute. They haven't read, well, actually, you know what? Let me tell you. I've never actually read a full CBA. Control F is the big thing. Zach, have a good lurk. Eddie, welcome in, my dude. Ooh. See, I was going to build one, and then someone gifted me the stand. They were like, I really don't want you to hurt yourself, so I'm gonna buy the stand for you so I don't have to watch you like wreck yourself. Never use an HR team to fire someone Sheila didn't need. No, absolutely. Yeah, like that's something that you shouldn't have to do alone. I mean, like the decision was not made by you alone in most cases, so someone should be there to support you. Like that's the thing, isn't it? All right. Anyway, let's talk about something other than HR. That's my bad for getting into it too much. Oh, bats are sliding around a little bit. Oh. Brittany, is there a reason that you say waiting after you answer a question or after you ask a question? One with wheels so I can move it around. Ooh, that's hard to find. Yeah, I mean, I have something that has wheels to hold my plates, but I never move it. Oh boy. Talking about what pays the bills is riveting content. Sarcastic shock. Oh! See, my freaking... I'm sorry. See, the pop-out chat thing doesn't show BTTV. There it is. Okay. Let me see. Maybe I use this one instead. Will work. Yeah, I just have to use the right one, not the one that's native to OBS. That's all right. Woo! One sec, babes. Resetting here. I can see them now. Are there extra emotes? Yeah, Scissors. We have BTTV set up on the channel. So there are a couple of emotes that you can use if you have that browser extension installed. There's like stuff that's approved on the channel and stuff that's not approved on the channel. In case anyone's not aware, don't use PayPays, please. All right. I'm gonna fix this playlist issue. Every once in a while, Spotify just takes this absolute goober. No, it's okay. It's okay, Prinny. I thought you were literally just saying like asking a question and then saying I'm waiting for your response, and it felt aggressive. But I see now the error of my ways. Yeah, my coworkers know I stream. I talk more about the like the fundraising stuff than anything, because like they could join in here on fitness streams if they wanted to, but they got other stuff going on. I'm comfortable asking some of them to like hang out for the partner nudge, but not all of them. Usually when I tell people about it, I always kind of veil it in if you do choose to stop by, just note that I am not at my most buttoned up professional version of myself. So please be aware that you may hear something not HR approved. Woo. Welcome in, Pete. How you doing? Coworkers don't know I stream. Yeah, I mean, I talk about it pretty openly. I mean, if it's something that I'm spending this much time doing every week, I think it makes sense to bring it up, you know? Especially when cool stuff happens. Ah! I ain't trying to do booty cam, but there's really no other way to do it. Ish. Pete, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm not that far off, so couldn't you? As a I'm sorry. There's not even Bro! Dude, there's not even an alert for that. Nick. Thank you for the 50 gift subs. Good lord. Nick, thank you so much for that support. Michael, hi. I'm not gonna read all those names, but hey, if you just got a gift sub, please thank Nick. Nick, thank you so much. Whew. Please thank Nick for the gift sub. If you just snagged one, everyone enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. That'll probably make it a little easier for y'all to get through the partner push if you're hanging around for it. Thank you, Nick. Histamine, welcome in. Huh. Oh, Michael, hi. Make sure to buckle my phone up. Beard, you are killing me, dude. Thank you so much for being here. I really do want to get together with you soon. Life's been lifing. Damn. Damn. Sirely, hello. Wow. That's wild. Thank you so much. I know you don't want to hear me gush about it. Dan? Yeah, I guess we need like 1 or 2 more subs to actually start the hype train where it would be. But there it is. Then it's gonna be ay. Pirate Answer! Yo, everyone, thank you so much. Welcome in, Pirate Answer. You want me to read them all? Studio I, David, Seamus the Bear, Tories, Histamine, Keen, Born to Be, Alice Quit Playing, Randall Lopez, Vervain, Twitch Moniker, Santabillis, Sparks, Twigbot, Super Dartuza, Nip Nips, Dalty Walty, Squirrely Cat, Siley Forellian, Hawa, McGillmanator, Electric Net, Scoring Body, Jonamua, Hey There Shannon, the Scapegoat, Ellen Screams, J Sparkle Snake, Sakura-san, Kuzmo, Jedis, Saint Everest, M. Freeman is my spirit animal. Nestor Class, Little Teresa, Canary in the Cold Brew, Lunar Project, I Actually Don't Stream, XC Girl 13, Gila Queen, King Maroon, Kif Cog, Asian White, Destroyed Wayward Prinny, Burping, Archbuilder, CT, Farang. Enjoy your gift subs. Life has such a knack for lifing, ain't that the damn truth? Thank you again, Nick. I'm gonna try to move some weight now. Nick, I hope you're having a lovely week, dude. I hope all the planning and preparations are going well for y'all.
Ah! Come on. Ah. Always funny when you find out you got a little more juice than you thought. 10 seconds. Are you single? Thanks for them biddies. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ah! 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 Whew. So we got 10, 13. One more set of those. Raymond. Natty, congrats. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Zero made that emote. 02K18, aka Dave. We love Dave. Ooh. Thank you so much for the hype train, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've almost beat our last record on a hype train, which is feels incorrect, but tis what it is. Whoa. Where's my shirt? Maybe we'll go tarps off. Tarps off for biddies. No, we don't do that. That's not allowed. What even is nudity nowadays? I've been completely desensitized. The internet has broken me. I remembered I was post 30 the other day. Booty cam 24/7. Man. If only I had the time to do that. Are you single? Dan. There. Yeah, we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. You know what? I need to use the bathroom though. I will take a wee, and then we'll continue with our dumbbell rows, single arm dumbbell rows. And then we'll carry on. A wee. Welcome back. I have made myself more comfortable. And thus we shall continue. Welcome into Bead, and thank you, Dan, for the shout for a bead. Dan, is work calming down for you, broski? Are you having a better day? Overabundance of hot naked people on the internet's made me able to realize that attractive people are not automatically good. I mean, yeah, like now we don't have to go back to talking HR, but it's really fun like noticing that in yourself as a person, like that you may probably assume that someone who is more attractive to you is like smarter or more capable than someone that you don't immediately find very attractive. And that there are people who know they are attractive that leverage that in many ways. In a way, as they should. Ugh. Smoke them if you got them. Oh. Oh. 13.
Like I know what a JPEG is.
Woo!
I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Hot dog.
Nancy!
If I look like I know what a JPEG is, I just want a picture of a goddamn
Goddamn hot dog.
Raiders, welcome in. I gotta finish the set. Hang on. Raiders, hi. Ah. Raiders, welcome in. My name is Joe. I go by Cool Runnings here on Twitch. My pronouns are he, him. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we lift weights. Whew. Oh, Tinker, thank you for the gift sub. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, Nancy only recently started doing more regular streaming, so we're well lit enough that we don't need this anymore. Yeah. Lighting changes in here. Welcome in, Raiders. Hey, take care of yourselves, folks. Grab a drink, grab a snack, take a rest. Probably all worked up from watching Nancy lift. Hyped. If you need to take a break, that's okay. I was about to make it weird. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? Nancy, how was your lift today? How are you feeling? You are deep in that prep cut. Nancy's been preparing for a bodybuilding competition. If you haven't gone over to check out Nancy squats, please do. Kifkov, welcome in. Not making it weird. All right, yeah. Everyone, Raiders, go grab that cold shower, and we'll see you when you're ready. Go grab that cold shower, get a little bit of the stank off. We'll see you when you're ready for us. Not Bella, welcome in. Can I get a shout out for Not Bella? Can I get a shout for Not Bella and for Angel Fitness, please? Welcome in, Bella. It's good to see you. Brutal leg day, Echo kicking my ass as a worker. It's good. It's good. I am having one of those days where I feel like my calorie surplus is actually starting to do something for me. Because I have, like, the last few weeks, I've not been able to move as much weight. But, like, yesterday going into today, I don't know what it is. It's like something clicked. Something clicked, and all of a sudden I can lift again. It's great. I'm covered. You swam so much this weekend in the lake. I'm about to be buff. Yo, Bella, are you gonna swim across the channel? You going to swim across the channel? Oh look, he's doing accents now. He's going to alienate his audience by doing bad accents. Somewhere between New Zealand and somewhere else. Yeah, just fuck me up, fam. Give me something, I'll swim across it. That's oh my gosh. Well, I've been watching Lauren and I have been watching Charmed, and there's like this part there's part of an episode where one of the three gets like demon powers. She's like, I want to kill something, give me something and I'll kill it. I'm like, we got to take those powers away from you. That's the same energy I just got from you, Bella. Yes, Raiders, if you're sticking around, please do refresh the page. Click my name, click my name. If you would like to help me pushing for a thingy. Acting kind of shady, then calling me baby. Sudden change. Push my name, push my name. We're gonna do curls. Huh? We're not gonna fall over. We'll do curls. Exactly my energy. But swimming. Swimming up in sea. Through my goat. Oh, Sorry, Prue as in Prue from Charmed. I don't remember you singing karaoke at TwitchCon. See, because I left. I didn't do it on purpose. Oh, Scorned, it's summertime though. Of course you're gonna find skeeter bites. Welcome in, Fox. Yeah, the karaoke party was the thing that I had big FOMO on. Because I had gone to hang out with another buddy of mine that I was really hoping to see. It was like the one house event that I didn't go to was karaoke night, and that's where everyone got absolutely smashed. Yeah, yar. Keep screaming, Joe. Scream at the weights, and they'll keep moving. Fox, have a good lurk. Ugh. Whew. Karaoke was probably the best night. Man, I really am sad that I missed out. I am sad that I missed out. I did get absolutely blazed at the hunt party, though. I won't say anything else about that. Notice you have a good karaoke. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I find that I can sing well when I'm memeing. And when I'm not memeing, when I try. What's the spandex percentage as a stiffly denimed Canadian? I'm horrified. If I could even find the actual tag on these bad boys. Aha. These are 98% cotton, 2% spandex. And they are very stretchy. These are Rascal apparel. That's a lot of White Claw. Yeah, no, White Claws are the move. When you've got a group of people, like even someone who doesn't like White Claw will begrudgingly sip a White Claw if someone else bought them a White Claw. I'm not really drinking anymore though. That's been like the weird. I would say there are a lot of weird things that have changed about just my general aura since finishing my bodybuilding prep. Not drinking is one of them. Yeah, it's just a safe beer. It's a safe beer, and like even people that don't like beer will like sort of be okay with a White Claw. It's a fruity drink, you know? Once in like 3 to 4 months. And that was red wine. Yeah, like I drank a couple of times during the week after my show. And like that was fine, you know? It was like a social thing, it was a celebration. We were celebrating being done, being there, being able to like fit that stuff into the diet a little more easily. But like, man, I just don't miss it, you know? It's like you spend enough time not doing it and you don't miss it anymore. Which a lot of my family likes to drink, and I think they've been a little disappointed, but like ultimately respectful. Oh. That left arm is dragging today. That's more than I was able to do before. I think I will partake less after. It does something to you, Nancy. Going through a prep does a lot of things to a person, making them less interested in certain foods, certain things. Byron, welcome in. Whew. Totally hit that if I did drink more often. Yeah, I mean, I was talking a little bit about the family that we have that lives near a lake. And like, if you are someone who partakes in the alcohol, sitting in the sun and just sipping on one of those is very nice. However, I just like working out better when alcohol is not a part of my life, and I like working out more than I like alcohol. So that's it. That's the calculation. Whew. Very tired. Send aid. Gondor calls for it, and Rohan will answer. There you go, Lou. Does that work? Whew. Something died. It might have been a small part of me. It was the part of you that was afraid of cardio died today. And we can do a little we can do a little funeral if you want. We can play some taps to send off the part of you that doesn't like doing cardio and is afraid of cardio and or is afraid of cardio. Dude, I will watch Lord of the Rings over and over again. I will never get tired of that. I will never ever ever get tired of watching them two little hobbits scramble across the countryside. Watching other bald man lift weights. Mitchell Hooper. Man. My arms are still sore. I'm gonna look up who Mitchell Hooper is. Mitchell Hooper. Oh, that guy. Okay. He's Canadian. Yeah, he's hella strong. He reminds me of someone, and I've been trying to figure out who it is. You know what I think it is, Lou? He's only 28 years old? Are you kidding me? He's only 28 years old? This man does not look 28 years old. No. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? That's unreal. I'm not showing my screen. Not a fan of the Hobbit movies. The Hobbit movies, the first one was good and the rest of them were not enjoyable for me personally. One of my roommates has a cat named Gimli, and I refer to him exclusively as Jimmy. You know what? Beard, you just inspired a minor panic attack where I was like, am I supposed to be feeding my neighbor's cats this week? And the answer is no. It's next week. I was like, shit, was I supposed to check on Pavi today? No. Nothing. We're gonna cheat up and go down. Man. You know, I know my hammer curls have gotten stronger, but it is always a struggle. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in. Coming over to bodybuilding life, stop drinking, stop going out, just eat regularly. No, I mean, you know, when you get into enough of a groove with cooking that you can make stuff that you really like and like crave, especially as someone who lifts, works out a lot or is very active, and you really like food, if you find ways to make the food that you like, going out to eat becomes less of a thing. It's like, I still have a thing for going out to get a burrito, but I do make some damn good burritos. I do. You watched any of the Hobbit trilogy fan edits? You know, I haven't, Berg. And Lauren started watching them. Lauren started watching the fan edits, and I just kind of ignored it, I think. I can't remember what I was doing. That might have been the day when we were doing like a 12-hour stream event. and I just kind of dodged it, not on purpose. Goodbye, Dan. Hello, Dan. Jimmy Bob Thornton. Fairly basic question. How do you decide on how many sets and reps you do, and at what weight? What's the methodology? Ooh. So that's actually the opposite of a basic question, and we can talk about it a little bit while we set up for this next lift. Dude, I love burritos. Burritos are hands down my favorite food. I used to say Reubens were my favorite, but burritos are def the victor. So, how do you decide how much weight, how many reps, how many sets? I'll start off by saying that it differs based on what goals you have, right? It also differs based on where you are at in your training. If you are someone who has never lifted a weight in your life, or who is coming back to fitness after a few years out of it, and just in general, like, even if you kind of know what you're doing, but it is like your body has not done it in a long time, I would tell most people in that situation to just like do 2 sets of an exercise with 15 to 20 reps to get familiar with those movements, right? Like when you're starting off, it's more important, and again, there's always variability, right, based on past experience. When you're starting off, I always feel like it's more important to spend time getting your body acclimated to movement and taking time ramping up into it, because you're fighting a lot of things when you're starting to exercise. Your body like loves homeostasis. It loves the idea of like, we don't have to do too much to just kind of live, thrive, and survive, right? Your body is happy in that space. So when you start trying to work out, it's like, change. No, I don't like change. So if you can do things that will make you less likely to be extremely sore after your first workout back after a while, that could be really helpful. So I would say 2 sets of 15 to 20 reps, however many exercises you want to try in a certain setting. I would say no more than 7 or 8. 8 is a lot. If you are a little more experienced, or you're starting to get into it, you've been working with a trainer for a bit, or like, you feel like you've gotten a feel for working out and you're ready to just pick up a program, the 3 to 4 set range, 3 to 4 sets of an exercise with 60 to 120 seconds of rest in between those exercises. Yes, this is, as you can probably tell, 7ARC, like this does get into a lot of different, like that question gets into a lot of different pieces, but if you're trying to build up a little more strength, you might do more sets at fewer reps. If you're trying to build some muscle and really like the core ideas around hypertrophy training, which just means making your muscles bigger, are that you work kind of in this range of 8 to 12 reps or 6 to 12 reps. And like, there's even research coming out saying that you don't even have to follow that structure all the time necessarily. But the simplest way of saying it is like, it depends. And the more complicated way of saying it is, if you're trying to get stronger, do fewer reps, more sets. If you're trying to get involved in lifting or build a little muscle, do more sets of more reps. And if you are just starting off, do fewer sets of more reps. I feel like that kind of encapsulates it a little bit. Thank you for the follow. We're doing rear delt raises right now. Ah. 16 before the form started falling apart. You got the sub. That's right. But please do not use Pepe emotes. Where is my mod view? Please don't use PayPays in my chat. Thank you, Dan. Whew. Potentially basic question, maybe more complicated. Where'd you get these shorts? Favorite shorts are basically those, but black. Deadbeard, it's a Rascal apparel. Home of my favorite MM, lean beef patty. We love patty. What's your favorite post-workout meal lately? Ooh, that's a hard question. So, lately, I've been kind of enjoying just... I think I've shared on stream recently that I still have a bunch of stuff that I bought during prep that I wasn't allowed to eat while I was in bodybuilding prep that is just left over now or like in the freezer. I've really enjoyed the challenge of finding things that fit my macros that are like permutations of those things. So I still really like I still really like a big pile of veggies with chili oil and a little bit of Greek yogurt with some chicken. That is definitely the go-to. But if I'm just hanging out and I don't have to get to work afterwards, or if like, you know, when I went to the gym with Holder and Eric on last week, that was just last Tuesday, Holder and I going to get a burrito was the big post-workout move. It's like, people say this about chocolate milk, that it's like the best post-workout, you know, as far as like carbs, sugars are carbs, but you know, as far as carbs, fats, protein, that chocolate milk is like that perfect ratio. I pretty strongly feel that burritos follow that same rule. Like a big honking burrito or a burrito bowl. Yeesh. Beginner philosophy I started with was do lots of warm-up sets, learn the movement there, then apply it to your working sets. No, I think that's a really good philosophy, honestly. Is like, the more you can do, first off, like never skip warm-ups. If you don't know what to do for a warm-up, like look up some warm-ups, check out some things online. 5 minutes is all you need. If you do not have time to spend 5 minutes warming up in a workout, or even like 3 minutes warming up before a workout, I'm just gonna say you don't have time to work out, right? If you have 30 minutes in the day, you can, and it's like, I got 30 minutes to get this workout done. You can spend 3 of that 30 minutes warming up, and it will do so much more for you than the 3 minutes that you would spend actually working out in that time. Just like long term. Burrito with chalky milk. I do have some Fairlife in the fridge. And for those of you who have never had a Fairlife drink before, Pachamama. They're magical. Good morning, my little pain au chocolat. Welcome in, Tom Hiddleston, aka Fights Like Gaston. How you doing, buddy? Oh. Man, I want to keep those more controlled, but I also want to do more. The Fairlife chocolate milk good? Yes. Yeah. It is. So the like little 12-ounce Fairlife shakes that are like 30 grams of protein. I don't know how they do it. It is a magic miracle, and like I'm waiting for the shoe to drop on Fairlife, where it's like, here's some insidious fucked up business practice that they've been engaging in that is like I just like I don't I'm so scared. I'm so scared with Fairlife in particular. That's a dairy company, you know. Kate grabbed one of those the other day and was raving about it. Yeah, not to just shill, but I'm gonna do it. Not to shill, but I'll shill. I'll shill real good. I'll shill so hard right now. This bad boy. You can find these in like cases of there we go. You can get these in like cases of 24. They are so perfectly sweet. It's 150 calories, 30 grams of protein. Like, yes, you are drinking something and not eating something, which I know for some folks, like, they just would much prefer to get their protein in solid form. Fairlife's legendary collab. Ooh. Lightbringer, have a good day. They are owned by Coca-Cola, and Coca-Cola is not a terrible company when it comes to like corporate stewardship, you know? They ain't bad. Yeah, the core power ain't bad. But like, man, like 50, isn't it like 50 grams of protein? That's just so much for a drink, you know? Bro did not take steroids to look not natural. Oh, is that a compliment? Anna, welcome in. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for the shout for Anna. You know what? Maybe I will go down the rabbit hole of researching Fairlife sometime soon. Hi, I've said nice things about your product online. Can I have a facility tour, please? That'd be rad. I did buy a small sampler of a protein powder from this company in Wisconsin that really puts their like animal welfare out there as like a big thing that's important to them. They outline all of the amino acid profiles of their shakes on the bag, and I'm giving it a couple of tries before I potentially reach out to them, because it'd be sick to have a partnership with a company that, or like a, you know, an affiliate ship with a company that has supplements that I support. I get, oh, hang on, I'll go off on this tangent in a minute. You're wondering why the C4 stuff hasn't really been around lately, and the Legion stuff. Ah! Ah! Come on. Ah! Just start doing myo reps with those. That'd be sick. Ooh, Lightbringer. Answer your question. That's kind of complicated, actually. It depends on what workout you're doing. Okay. Yeah, it's the elites that are like mad protein. Oh, is there a WoW patch? Is there a WoW patch coming? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You don't have a Costco? Oh, Nancy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you're doing a bodybuilding prep without Costco. I would just wander around Costco and like look at stuff. I would buy my produce, big bag of peppers, bananas, and then I would just go around and look at shit that I can't eat. Carb Master from Kroger is comparable, has less sugar. Interesting. Okay. Huh. I mean, I can imagine that they would not be super open to like brand dealings. Squats and leg press. Yeah, so if you're doing squats and leg press, I would I would wear flat shoes. Because there are squat shoes. Here, I've actually got different examples here with me today, so we can talk about it. I realized that I bought virtually the same shoe. So here are squat shoes. Squat shoes are slightly elevated at the heel, and the sole of the shoe is a lot harder. It's a lot more firm, so that when you are pushing off of the floor, you are not fighting or losing. You're not losing momentum or power from pushing against the sole of a shoe, or from having just like the general wobble that can happen when you have a soft-soled shoe or a trainer. Standard training shoes, like these are, I don't know, do these have a drop? I think they do. I think they do have a slight drop to them. But for literally anything other than squatting, you can use, see, like you can even squat in these though. It's just it's like if you are squatting really heavy, you should get yourself a pair of squat shoes. If you're just working out, you can just use trainers. But if it's the difference between wearing like a flat pair of shoes and a pair of trainers with some support, unless you are like deadlifting a lot of weight, I would just say wear trainers. Or Olympic weightlifting. Yeah. Yeah. I think that I don't think Lightbringer is doing Olympic weightlifting, ollie lifting, which is like snatches and clean and jerk for those of y'all who are not familiar with ollie. Oof. Pizza and Polish dog, bro. Getting a Costco glizzy was on my post-show list. I think that was the day that I was like, okay, I don't need the list anymore. It was when I just went into Costco and just bought a damn hot dog and didn't spend the rest of the day ruminating on it. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of ab work. I think we're going to do. Well, first I'm gonna put these away because we've done all of our rear delt raises. I think we're gonna start off with some. We've been slowly working on the dragon flag after some folks talked about it and kind of challenged me to learn it. So we're gonna do some like dragon flag progressions, so to speak. We'll do some V-tucks, and then we'll get down and I will do some spider crawls, which are just gonna be like a plank on my elbows, but with a little bit of twist and extension. Your son has pneumonia. Oh, Anna, no. Is he doing okay? Is it that kind of a kiddo sickness where they just don't know what's going on? They're just uncomfortable? All right. Oh, I'm just throwing out a shirt. Guess I can move the camera a little bit closer. But why? Big terrible twos energy. But why? Why though? Never mind, we're not doing abs, we're doing nap time. It's up here. Lock the back in, tuck the shoulders back. Oh. Maybe I should start doing these on the floor. Floor will be good.
Thank you, Fresh. We're working on it. I still got that little wobble space there that I really struggle to keep it controlled in. It's the same thing with when I tried to learn Nordic curls, which I kind of gave up after a while because I didn't have the strength built up for it. It's like part of the movement is okay, and then you hit this little spot where you just don't have any strength built up. Tucking that lower tummy in. No, come on. And we'll get down, do some spider crawls. I'm take my glasses off. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Oof. Oh, goodness. Am I doing it wrong, doing this thing on a decline bench with a handle? No, you're probably doing it the right way. You're probably doing it the actual right way, Alexander. Love a Nordic. Gosh, can you do full Nordics? Can you do full Nordics? It's extremely impressive to do a full Nordic. I used to do reverse Nordics as part of my PT. Those aren't as bad. Paul, welcome in, Paul. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah. Get a little shout for our boy Paul. Everything. Spotify keeps on turning on Smart Shuffle on its own. Hang on a second. I'll fix. We're just gonna listen to what we want to listen to. Like that, huh? How do you like that? Jim has a GHD machine. Makes them easier than floor ones, so I'm able to build up. Dude. When we did the meetup at the Arnold at the gym, Celty had me try GHDs. I could not do that shit. I could not do that shit. I thought I had a really strong core, and I tried to do that stuff, and it's just like, nah. Extremely gifted in hamstring strength. That is a blessing. That will prevent a lot of other injuries down the road if you get strong hamstrings. Been working on mine. Paul, I'm good. I'm good. Busy start to the work week, but you know, that's okay. Lauren and I are gonna do some board games tonight. We got some friends that are gonna host. So I'm having. I gotta remember that I'm having pizza for dinner. I should probably go a little bit lighter on lunch. I'll be all right. Rear delt raises. I gotta write these down before I forget. We did 16, 16, 17. And I'm gonna make a note. Next week, myo reps on RDR. We shall. Typically only be about to go 3 times per week. Split things up between 1 day upper body, 1 day lower body, 1 day of cardio. So for a 3-day split, I think full body is the best 3-day split. If you're working out 4 days, I would tell you upper lower. If you're working out 5 days, I would go push pull legs, upper lower, or upper lower with an AB schedule.
But if you have 3 days a week to go to the gym, I feel like, unless you are at a very advanced level of fitness, 3 days a week full body, and like do like including some cardio time afterwards, is probably your best bet. If that's all the time that you can muster. Oh, we got some squats. I can't stop listening to this stupid song. I'll do these squats. Seated calf machine. Lat pull down cable. Oh, you know what? No, that makes sense. Yeah. Because if you kind of pin yourself down a little bit. But yeah, Beard, if you hit me up, I can deliver I can give you a little 3-day split that you can work with. Especially since you're like offering to help with some other stream stuff. Least I could do. Oh, lost count. All right. Oh. Let's get stretched out. Oh, we're getting tired. Oh. Oh. Tuck it in. Onto the floor. Come now, children. We have things to do. I want you to crawl. Before you can learn to run, you must learn to walk. And before you must learn to walk, you must learn to crawl. I want you to crawl this entire course. Now, would you care for a bonbon? '25th anniversary of SpongeBob. I'm allowed to make references. Welcome in, Raven. Josh, Discord is the best place. Discord is best place for messages. Sometimes I'm just going to be a little bit slow. I appreciate your patience in advance. Always happy to help. May just take a minute. Try doing them reverse on a decline bench. So like hanging off the other end. I think I saw the video. Lou sent me a video. And I think I'll eventually try to progress up to there. It won't take me some time. Pink! Welcome in. Meep! Welcome in. Welcome in, pals. Anna, generally, I'm doing pretty well. Work's busy, life's busy. A lot of stuff happening this week. It's like today we have a networking event that a committee I'm on is putting on, and then tomorrow I'm teaching a course, and It's like a training that we do that like goes out to like a pretty large group of people. And we put it on pretty frequently, but I'm one of the trainers that rotates in. And so I always just got to like touch up a little bit on it before I do it. And it's on LGBTQIA plus inclusive language. The short of it is just like if someone does share their actually no, there's no short of it. It's an hour and a half long thing. Use the language people want you to use. I would say that's the shortest way of putting it. Introduce yourself with your pronouns if you want to make a safe space. That's a short way of putting it. But yeah, I get to do that tomorrow. Wednesday, we're streaming again. We're lifting again. I don't know. I'm just like I love this part of summer because there is so much going on, and I love having like my brain be busy. I was listening to something the other day talking about life balance and how like it's always interesting the way that we try to kind of talk about what balance is between things that we have to do and things that we want to do, things that are commitments and like all these other bits, right? When really like everything is a part of your life in some way. And it's like, yeah, there is balance there, but to treat everything as like an opposing force that is taking time away from something else, like it's just really draining, you know? It's really hard to stay happy. Welcome in, Bear. Killer Queen. Yes, Nick did us all a big kindness today. We are eternally grateful. What time is it? 1:30. We're having a good time. I'm gonna rest just a little bit longer. Anna, thank you for the gifts of the bear. Thank you. Damn. You know, when I set that sub goal for this month, I was really unsure, but that's wonderful that we hit that already. Damn. Was not expecting to hit that today. I set that on Tuesday, Monday. I don't know. I'm just really grateful. I'm grateful. I haven't been looking at numbers today, but if anyone is wondering, we are doing a little bit of a partner nudge. We've been kind of on the cusp for a while, and with just like the way the schedule is looking and everything else now felt like the right time. So we're doing a little bit of a nudge, a little bit of a push. Just by being here, you are supporting. Thank you. If you're new to the stream today, thanks for like sticking around for a minute. We do stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around 11 o'clock. And so it's going to be fitness as far as this time period goes. And if fitness ain't your thing, maybe as Henley would say, maybe drop us a cheeky follow and stick around. Once we hit partner, we're going to go back to doing more gaming. That's the plan. Oh. Nope. I lost it. See, I'm doing more upper back than I am actual lower abs. That's the problem right now. Nope. Come on, one more try. VTEX. Trying to keep that central tummy tucked downward. And you can do these with no hands if you really want to challenge like your overall balance and core strength. I like doing them with hands because sure, it may make it a little easier, but it also means I can focus on the contraction that I want to focus on without having to be all wobbly. Oh. Last set of spoity crawls. Getting down and dirty. Here with my platform. So satisfying. So satisfying to get it done. Yes, Greenie, I did mention that. That is one way. I do think that Twitch pays attention to sub levels and sub counts as far as the algorithm is concerned. Sub upgrades, new subs, bits, I think all support getting people to come into the channel on the recommended and whatnot. So no hands for the P90X vibe. Dude, I remember doing Beachbody P90X with some old roommates. Man, that was a wild summer. We were all struggling. Those workouts were hard. The ab ripper. Dude. And like, I'm sure like some of those workouts were effective. Apparently some of the diets that they sold along with those workouts were just horrendous. It was like, here's 1,000 calories a day. You drink like a glass of milk in the morning, and then you just suck on lime juice all day. The ab ripper videos still hold well. We're talking about P90X. What was the name of that dude? He was kind of a piece of trash. Like he would say like really weird shit to women that were on the in the videos. Like that's what I remember most. Tony Horton. Yeah. Tony Horton was a toxic man, if I remember correctly. Was very much in shape. Don't get me wrong. But boy howdy was he a creep sometimes. Maybe I'm misremembering. Yep, I remember weird jokes. I remember him getting a little too comfortable with people sometimes. Not that like if you're running a workout video company that like was that P90 or AthleanX? So AthleanX is Jeff Cavalier, AthleanX.com. Listen, guys. Caring about other people's feelings is killing your gains. Did you sleep on your left side last night? Killing your gains. I will shit talk Jeff Cavalier a little bit, but he also did help me through a lot of stuff with his content. The AthleanX. The AthleanX. Yeah. The funny thing is like people would shit on Jeff Cavalier and people would shit on AthleanX because he was obsessed with shoulder health. But he did help me rehab my shoulder and also kept me from injuring my shoulder again. Drinks water, it's killing your gains. It's killing your gains. Jeff Cavalier is allergic to body fat. That man still is. He is still making content. And he still looks incredible. But every once in a while he would just drop something that was just like, come on, dude. Like you have immediately lost me as a viewer, and I know that I am not representative of all viewers. You have lost my respect if you frame virtually anything up as like just do it or you're a blank, and you can, like, I don't know. This is so hard to articulate without actually using the words, but like swap in any word that people would use in Xbox Live chat in 2006, and like that's the kind of energy that I can't get with. I can't do it. And Jeff Cavalier does sometimes bring that energy. It's just no good. It's just no good, folks. Hyperfixates in the smallest things. And I'm guilty of that too, you know? I'm a little guilty of ye old classic hyperfixation. All right, everyone. As much as I would like to do 4-hour streams while I'm on ye old partner push, ye old, we are gonna have to get going because I need to get back to work. And I'm gonna bring y'all over to see another one of our health and fitness folks. If you would be so kind as to join me, I would really appreciate it. Let's go see Trav. I'm always about Trav. So he has unhealthy meat. I mean, that was just always the joke, right? He's constantly shredded. Protein drinks are bad because protein isn't even in the ingredients. Oh my god, don't get me started. Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. I'll just keep saying it. I'll keep dropping the reminder. We are going to be doing a partner push this month. Nudge, push, concentrated effort, whatever you want to call it. If you're here just because of that, or if you're here because you found the stream, or if you're here because you rated in, either way, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Please grab one of those raid messages. We're going to go see Player One Fit. Trav is another one of my favorite online fitness content creators. Dude is all about mental health, all about taking it easy when you need to take it easy, all about pushing hard when you got the energy to do so. He does themed workouts. He does superhero themed workouts, and is just all around a great person. So please join me in bringing some love over to see Trav. I'm going to be back on Wednesday for another workout. We're going to be doing full body, including a little bit of Legos and a little bit of arms, a little bit of push, a little bit of pull. It's kind of our smorgasbord day on Wednesdays. So hopefully I will see you around there. And if not, get in on Discord. If you haven't done so yet, that's a great place to get up-to-date information on the stream and what's happening. Also, you can DM me on Discord if you have questions. You can post questions in the Discord, and people are usually pretty responsive. Last plug is for Ape. Go check out the Ape community. That message is wrong about the transformation challenge, but you get me. Be kind to yourself, be kind to someone else, do a little something that fills your tank, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!